Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face Trending List, published on July 27, 2025, about 3 days ago. This paper introduces AnimalClue, the first large-scale dataset for identifying animal species from indirect evidence, like their footprints or feces. The paper is titled, AnimalClue, Recognizing Animals by Their Traces. And as we'll see, this task presents some really unique challenges for current AI models. The authors collected over 150,000 images of clues like feathers and eggs, covering nearly 1,000 species. Also, the authors shared their work on GitHub. If you check out the AnimalClue repository, you'll find the project overview and, most importantly, links to the new benchmark dataset on Hugging Face. It's all organized by trace type, like footprints and feathers, in YOLO format for your own experiments. Alright, so this first figure really gives you a feel for the AnimalClue dataset. It's a big collage showing the 5 main types of traces they collected. You've got everything from footprints and bones to eggs and feathers. You can see how they've annotated the images, sometimes with simple bounding boxes, those are just the red rectangles around a clue, and other times with more precise segmentation masks, which are detailed outlines that trace the object's exact shape. This visual really drives home the difficulty of the task, identifying an animal from just a muddy paw print. This table then puts the scale of the AnimalClue dataset into perspective. It compares it against previous datasets, which usually focused on just one type of trace, like only footprints or only feathers. You can see AnimalClue is just massively larger, with nearly 1,000 species and almost 160,000 annotated images. It also supports a wider range of tasks beyond simple classification. It's built for detection, which is finding the trace in an image, and even instant segmentation, which outlines its precise shape. This makes it a much more versatile tool for research. Building on the versatility of the dataset, this next figure gives us a fantastic visual tour. We see examples from all 5 clue categories, from the footprint of a brown bear to the feather of a blue-winged teal. And notice the annotations. For footprints, you see simple bounding boxes, which are just rectangles drawn around the clue. But for the others, like eggs and bones, they use these incredibly precise outlines called segmentation masks. This level of detail is what enables those advanced computer vision tasks we just talked about, like instant segmentation. So how does a model actually learn to tell these traces apart? Well, these plots give us a window into the model's mind using a technique called TSNE. It's a way to visualize how well the model groups similar items. Ideally, you want tight, separate clusters of color. On the left, a standard clip model, which is a model that understands both images and text, really struggles, mixing everything up. But the model on the right, which was fine-tuned specifically on AnimalClue, shows much clearer separation. This really proves the value of creating a specialized dataset. So that visualization showed us that fine-tuning helps the model separate categories, but this table really breaks down the performance with hard numbers. It shows the classification results for several different models measured by top 1 accuracy, which is simply the percentage of times the model's single best guess was the correct one. Across the board, a model called the Swin Transformer Base, or SWIN-B, consistently gets the best scores. Not surprisingly, feathers and eggs lead to the highest accuracy, probably due to their distinct patterns, while bones are the toughest. But the biggest takeaway is at the bottom. Performance drops dramatically for rare species, showing a key area for future work. Alright, so moving from just classifying a pre-cropped image to a much harder task, object detection. Here, the model has to both find the trace within a full, complex image and correctly identify what it is. This table shows us the results, measured by mean average precision, or MAP, which is just a standard, comprehensive score for detection accuracy. A model called RTDETR generally comes out on top, and just like before, feathers are the easiest to detect. But the story repeats itself when you look at rare species. The performance scores absolutely plummet, highlighting this as a major hurdle. So, to wrap things up, AnimalClue provides a massive, crucial new resource for identifying animals by their traces. But the experiments clearly show a major challenge ahead, getting models to generalize well to rare species, especially for complex tasks like detection. That's it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, thanks for listening.